breaking news coming from England right now, specifically Sky Sports, is that Gareth Southgate has officially gotten sacked by England. He's literally got sacked before the World Cup because of his haram tactics playing back fives at every given moment. He's even playing back fives against the under 15s. What are you doing? Most probably also playing a back five against Sunday League teams, bro. Like, just leave. Just leave. But there's a reason why this man has been sacked weeks before the World Cup. Is because there is another manager currently open for this managerial spot. And it's me, Mr. Alpha MBE. Of course, it's going to be your manager for England, and I'm going to show you that when I pick my 26-man squad in this video currently. I think I have the credentials of being a better manager than Southgate, and I'll show you in this video by picking my 26-man squad right here. But of course, before we get on with that video, I need you guys to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and let's get on with it right now. Little disclaimer, I am really going to be controversial in this video. A lot of you might agree with me, a lot of you might not. Be happy since I left your favorite players at home. I don't care because I'm the manager right here and my opinion matters. So let's get on with the video right now. Of course, I'm going to be picking 3 goalkeepers for the World Cup. Of course, it's essential to bring 3, and these are my people that I'm going to bring to the World Cup. I'm bringing specifically Aaron Ramsdale, Jordan Pickford, and Nick Pope. Those are my 3 goalkeepers for the World Cup. And you must be wondering, why is Dean Henderson not in this team? Yes, he's left United to kind of get game time. Obviously, he wants to play at the World Cup, and I don't think he's good enough yet to be playing at the World Cup. I don't think he's better than the 3 goalkeepers I've selected, and that's why he's not in this team. But of course, the goalkeepers that I picked specifically being Aaron Ramsdale, I think his distribution is one of the best in the world currently and will be really essential for England. But if not him in goals, we're going to have Jordan Pickford, someone who's really, really good at shot stopping. And we've also seen him save penalties in that 2018 World Cup and can really be essential in these clutch moments. Of course, the 3rd goalkeeper isn't really that important, but Nick Pope will be a solid backup for these guys. Let's say both of them get injured or something, or Dean Henderson does send assassins, most probably. Then Nick Pope will be a really good backup for these guys. So that's why these guys are my goalkeepers for this World Cup. Now we move on to the defender selection. I've specifically selected 9 defenders to come with me to the World Cup. I'm going to have 2 left backs, 2 right backs, and 5 centre backs. With 1 centre back actually originally a right back, but it's going to be playing as a centre back in this World Cup because it's really versatile, but you'll find out right now. As we move on to the left backs, I'm picking the favorite 2 actually, Ben Chilwell and Luke Shaw. Now I really understand why Gareth Southgate keeps picking Luke Shaw, because there isn't really a lot of depth within that left back spot, because you have your Aaron Cresswells or your Mitchells at the left back spot. They aren't really ready to be playing at a national team level, and that's why I say Luke Shaw and Ben Chilwell will come with me to the World Cup. And now let's move on to the right backs with something really controversial. I'm picking Reece James and Kieran Trippier. I know you want to fight me. Hear me out. Hear me out. I think we already have reliable right backs within Reece James and Kieran Trippier. Those guys are perfect for my system that I want to play, and I don't think Trent really cuts it for my team, kind of. That's why I'm not picking him for this World Cup. He is an exceptional player, but a liability at the back. That's why I'm not really picking him for this World Cup. Now for the centre backs, of course, we're going to get Fabio Tomori, John Stones, Kyle Walker, Eric Dyer, and Ben White. Of course, no Harry Maguire in this team because I don't want any problems at the back whatsoever. I think these centre backs that I've picked for the World Cup are really reliable. All have that recovery pace and good tackling to have a solid back 4. And Harry Maguire doesn't really cut it for me. Now we move on to the midfield. I feel a place England really struggled to get solid centre midfielders to play in that national team, and I've tried to strengthen it in a way that these guys will be actually stronger. Now, of course, I'm going to be playing in a 4-2-3-1 formation. And of course, in this situation, I'm going to have a cam playing for this team. That's why I'm going to pick about a few in this team. I've selected 8 midfielders in this team, and it goes like this: Phil Foden, James Maddison, Jack Grealish, Mason Mount, and we also have James Ward-Prowse, Declan Rice, Calvin Phillips, and of course the star man himself, Jude Bellingham. Those are going to be my midfielders for the World Cup. I think I can trust all of them. Specifically Jude Bellingham, I think is going to be the star man in this midfield. Added by Phil Foden's ability in that cam position, I think he is really going to do wonders for my midfield. If not Phil Foden, we're going to have James Maddison in that position. Of course, as our lone CDMs, we're going to have Declan Rice. I think we already know what this man can do. And as a backup, we have Calvin Phillips also currently playing for Manchester City. Hasn't really played as much, but we still know that this man can deliver for England. We've made it to the front line, basically where the goals happen. I have 7 people selected for this front line, and 2 at left wing, 2 at right wing, and 3 strikers, obviously. I think this is the easiest part of the video. I think most of you guys might know who I might pick in this front line. Maybe something controversial to you, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, these are my forwards that I'm going to select for the team. Of course, at left wing, we're going to have Raheem Sterling and Marcus Rashford. Of course, Raheem Sterling is a different animal while playing for England. This guy is really underrated in terms of England greats, and that's why I think he deserves to start in this World Cup. Of course, as his backup, we have Marcus Rashford, who has started the season really good, also winning a Player of the Month award at Manchester United and the Premier League, obviously. And I think those guys both have the speed to be on the wing, so already those guys are sorted for me. They're going to the World Cup. As we move on to our right wing spot, we're going to have Bukayo Saka. He's going to be my starter at the World Cup. And of course, as the backup, we're going to have Jadon Sancho. 2 very similar players with the type of flair that they have, or playing style, basically. Bukayo Saka is the more expressive person. That's why he's going to start at that right wing position. Of course, as the backup, we have Jadon Sancho, who hasn't really started well at his Manchester United career. Still really good player. I just don't think he suits the system at United currently. For England though, I will make him succeed. I will make Jadon Sancho that player. And of course, as our striker selections, of course, the captain of England, Harry Kane, is going to be starting there. Of course, our most important player in terms of scoring goals is going to be Harry Kane. As a backup, obviously, we have Tammy Abraham. I think a really underrated striker for England. I think didn't really get enough justice at Chelsea, was the top goal scorer in that season, and then obviously got sold. As soon as Harry Kane retires, this man is going to be that starting striker for England, but for now he's going to be the backup. Okay, I'm done with this team. Yes, oh bro, it is so hot. It is so hot. Okay, so I know a lot of people won't agree with me in this England team. You guys clearly do not know football. But yeah, jokes aside, who would you pick at the World Cup? Put it in the comments down below. Who wouldn't you take from my squad? Just put it in the comments down below. But again, if you're new around here and enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel, like the video also, and I'll see you on the next one. It has been Alpha.